Neymar is one of the all-time best players in the football games. His records are amazing in his entire career. He is on the list of the biggest players who have a clear impact on the football world. These are the list of the top best moments of Neymar's career. At number 10, we have the first goal of Neymar's career for Barcelona. The first goal is always crucial for any new football player. The first goal always helps to build confidence, especially when the goal was against a big team. Neymar first saw him announce himself on a very large stage. Facing off against Copa del Rey champions Atletico Madrid in the Spanish Supercopa, Barca found themselves 1-0 down after David Villa's opener. It appeared as though Atletico were going to see out the game and would have a 1-0 lead to protect in the second leg. This was especially the case after Lionel Messi was forced off at halftime in the first leg through injury. However, Neymar stepped up and delivered by scoring a vital goal to make it 1-1. The Brazilian climbed highest at the back post to head the ball home powerfully. With the second leg finishing 0-0, Neymar's sublime header proved to be the winner. Scoring the vital goal to help your new club win a piece of silverware isn't a bad way to make a positive impression. Come down to number 9, we have the first hat-trick of Neymar for Barcelona.
Decisive move this, it's Montoya, and that's Neymar's flick, he's got it back, and he's scored again! It's Neymar, well it's helped in by Matthews.
After a promising start to life at Barcelona, fans began to place added pressure on Neymar to raise his game further for the 2014-15 season, and he delivered. He recorded his first hat-trick for the club against Granada in September 2014. His first had an element of luck about it, his shot taking a big deflection on its way in. But it was the awareness and desire to nip in and win the ball initially that was so impressive. Neymar's second saw him finish off the rebound after the ball came towards him in the middle of the box. Simple as you like for a player of his standards. He showed his composure and arrogance to complete the hat-trick, taking one touch as the ball came into him inside the area before looking up and giving the goalkeeper the eyes and sliding the ball in at the near post. Calm as you like, and Neymar went on to prove that season that he could be counted on as a goal scorer as well, grabbing 39 in all competitions. Come down to number 8, in the first Clasico of the 2013-14 season, it was Neymar who grabbed all the headlines as he ran the show in his first derby game against Real Madrid. The Brazilian netted the opener, cutting in from the left-hand side before coolly passing the ball into the bottom right corner of the goal. He continued to look like a real threat each time he received the ball, but it wasn't until the 78th minute before Barca were able to double their lead. But what a goal it was. As the ball came into Neymar on the halfway line, he used his chest to bring the ball down before taking one touch and spotting a slight gap in the Real Madrid backline. Without hesitating, Neymar played an inch-perfect pass through to Alexis Sanchez, who executed a stunning chip perfectly from 20 yards out. Los Blancos pulled one goal back in injury time, but Neymar's goal and assist proved decisive. In a game where two big money signings, Gareth Bale and Neymar, were looking to steal the headlines, it was Neymar who was unplayable on the night. At number 7, when Neymar helped Barca overcome Bayern in the 2014-15 Champions League. The first leg of Barcelona's semi-final clash with Bayern Munich will be remembered, and rightly so, for one man's performance. No, not Neymar, but Lionel Messi. The Argentine scored two breathtaking goals to give his side a commanding lead, but it was the MSN trio that was a constant threat all evening. Neymar was sharp and direct, and he was rewarded for his fine performance as he was sent through on goal in the final seconds of the game. He calmly slotted the ball home to make it 3-0 and place Barca in a very strong position. Bayern fought back in the second leg, going 1-0 up before Neymar combined with his fellow forwards to great effect, scoring twice in under 15 minutes to put Barca back in control. They went on to lose the game 3-2 to Bayern, but Neymar's 3 goals over the 2 legs were enough to see Barca through to the final. La Blaugrana won the final, with Neymar scoring the 3rd goal against Juventus. It was clear that Neymar was a player that could be relied upon on the biggest of stages. Come down to number 6, we have another brilliant game for Neymar at Paris Saint-Germain, was his impressive performance against Lille. On 26 January 2020 at the 21st round of Ligue 1. In that game, Neymar shone in every sense from beginning to end. In the first half, he could score the opening goal, and later on, in the second half, he managed to score the second goal, which was a penalty, and closed the poll for the second half. As he scored the second goal as his celebration, he made the number 24 with his hands, in a reputation for Kobe Bryant. He later said that Kobe was his idol. He had the pleasure of meeting him and learning a bit from this sports star. Kobe's death affected him a lot, so he decided to dedicate his goal to Kobe. Neymar's 2 goals in this game may seem simple and normal, but the joy after his goal made this game one of Neymar's best moments of all time. Against Rayo Vallecano, we have the 5th best moment of Neymar's career. This performance was all about the skill and brilliance of Neymar. The Rayo Vallecano defense hadn't a clue how to deal with him. If they came in close to mark him tightly, he would spin away and race in behind the defense, but if they dropped off and allowed him space, he would simply play a piercing pass. Neymar's first 2 goals came directly from the penalty spot after he was brought down twice. Using his skill, speed and awareness, he darted into the box, and as he cruised past an opponent, the defender had no choice but to bring him down. It was a similar scenario for the second. To complete the hat trick, Neymar rifled into the roof of the net after the goalkeeper parried a shot. And he grabbed a fourth with a tap-in to round off his display. At number 4, we have an outrageous goal against Villarreal. This goal was something special. Neymar and Suarez gave Barca a comfortable lead over Villarreal, and the pair then combined to score the Brazilian's best goal in his Barcelona career up to that point. Starting off the move, Neymar gave the ball to Suarez before making a darting run through the center of the pitch. Suarez continued to drive with the ball down the line before looking up and playing a delightful pass into the path of Neymar, who was now on the edge of the box. With still so much work to do and facing away from the goal, Neymar flicked the ball over his head, leaving the defender unaware of where it had gone, before turning and firing low into the corner of the goal. They don't come much better than that. Come down to number 3, Neymar leading Barcelona to a stunning win over PSG. On this night, the footballing world learned that Neymar can produce the extraordinary, the unthinkable. Down 4-0 from the first leg, barely anyone gave Barca a chance of progressing. But a flying start saw them race into a 3-0 lead after 50 minutes, with Suarez and Messi grabbing the goals as well as an own goal from Layvin Kurzawa. But as Edinson Cavani's strike rippled the net just after the hour mark, Camp Nou fell silent. All hope had seemingly been lost until Neymar stepped up with 2 minutes remaining and scored a stunning free kick from way out on the left, bending it perfectly into the top corner. The hosts refused to give in and were awarded a penalty in stoppage time when Suarez was brought down. Up stepped Neymar, and with the weight of the world on his shoulders, and found the net. They couldn't, could they? When a team has a player of Neymar's caliber, they will always have a chance. With the last attack of the game and every Barca player forward, Neymar took his time and found himself an angle before chipping the ball in behind the PSG defense.
It's Neymar trying to feed it through, it's a stretch, and it's in, and I can't remember the last time.
Allowing Sergi Roberto to nip in and slide the ball home. One of the greatest comebacks, led by Neymar. Come down to number 2, when Neymar plays his first match in the FIFA World Cup. It is not bad to mention Neymar's first international appearance in the Brazilian national team. When it comes to the Brazilian national football team, the name of a great legend comes to mind, so it becomes a little harder for football novices. On June 2nd, Neymar joined Brazil for the 2014 FIFA World Cup. Later on, Neymar made appearances in his 50th national game in the opening match of the tournament on June 12 against Croatia in Sao Paulo. During the FIFA World Cup 2014, the 22-year-old Neymar was widely considered the one to watch. He was about to make history with his legendary yellow shirt, but in Colombia's quarter-final defeat, as he was challenging the ball, Neymar was brought to his knees from behind by Juan Zuniga and was forced off the ground on a stretcher. His first World Cup was unfortunately got short, but he could make enough impact that brought him on the 10-man shortlist for FIFA's Golden Ball Award for the tournament's best player, and he also got the bronze boot as the tournament's third top goalscorer and was named in the World Cup All-Stars eye. Finally, we have the 0.1 best moment of Neymar's career when he scored 6 goals against Roma. Messi, Suarez, and Neymar were arguably the most lethal forward line in world football of the past decade, and Roma learned this the hard way as the Catalan giants put 6 past the Italian outfit. While goals and assists figures are important, the footballing world often fails to properly appreciate the beauty of the build-up play leading to a goal as time progresses. In the game against Roma, the headlines were dominated by Messi and Suarez, who both grabbed 2 goals each. But Neymar was outstanding on the evening, having a hand in all 6 goals that went in. Dictating play, he was at the heart of every single attack. It was a truly rampant display, and perhaps his performance on the evening would have received greater praise had he managed to score the penalty he missed. Undoubtedly, a player's successful consecutive years cannot be limited to a few specific cases, but reviewing these selected events is doubly fun and reminds us of the exciting moments of football. Which of Neymar's brightest moments do you remember well? Write it down in the comments section and let us know.